Hi Jenny, it's Rachel. Thanks for clicking on this video. I'm just going to briefly show you a few things I found on your website that you can fix easily so you can start bringing in even more business. Now you're probably wondering, why would I make this video for you guys? It's super simple. There are a lot of businesses out there that are so busy running their own company, they don't have time to learn how to make the internet bring them even more business. So I started making these videos and giving them away for free. Some folks call me back after watching this, and some do this stuff themselves. Whatever you would like to do is okay with me. It's free information, but this will rank you on Google if you follow these steps. Now, the three things I'm going to talk to you about today are content, backlinks, and citations. So I've got Modern PHE's website up here, and it looks really good. Your logo right up top, how to contact you, just readily available, different ways that your clients can stay in touch with you guys, the different pages that you have, all just right up here at the top. It looks great. A little bit about you and what you offer. Some reviews, really great stuff, and then more of your services that you provide, and some more reviews, and then your contact information, again, just readily available at the bottom. It's really crisp, it's really clean, it's very simple, it flows very well. But what Google really cares about is content, and they want to see that you're sitting within a 1,500 to 2,000 word mark on this home page. Now I've gone ahead and put this website into wordcounter.net. And as you can see, you guys are sitting at about 604 words on that homepage. Now I've also gone in and added Conan and First Call Jewel, who are some of your top competitors for HVAC in your area. So this is Conan. They're sitting about 563, so you guys are already ahead of them there. This is First Call, and they're sitting at about 610. So they're just a squeege ahead of you guys, but not by too much. But none of you are close to that 1,500 mark, so you really want to get up there. Now, in addition to that, within that content, Google really loves to see keywords, especially buyer intent keywords. These can include things like HVAC, Idaho Falls. This is something that a potential client is going to type into Google to find what they want. Now, I've looked for this particular phrase on your page, and it's not found at all. So you want to sprinkle this kind of stuff in, whether it's just right up here with something like the HVAC team that Idaho Falls loves, and sprinkling that within your content as well, along with other keywords. Now, another great thing to do is, one, having tons of pictures on your website is super helpful, but you can also save these images as keywords. So heating services is better than some of the random numbers that usually pop up with these, but you want to add in things like heating service, Idaho Falls, HVAC, Idaho Falls, plumbing, Idaho Falls. Google's going to read these, and it's going to help you rank. Now, the next thing that we're going to talk about is backlinks. So Google is similar to a popularity contest. So backlinks are very important because Google wants to see a bunch of other websites vouching for you, saying that you are trustworthy, but Google has to make sure that those backlinks are also trustworthy and relevant. So it's like a giant network of trustworthy websites just linking to each other, and you need to get some more of those linking to you. Now keep in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So you're not going to have the same amount of power if you've got something like Pizza Hut linking to you, because Google knows you aren't a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool, but you don't have to use that. There are plenty of free tools out there too. So I put your website into Ahrefs, and here's what we're going to look at right now. Referring domains. You've got 64 websites linking back to you. Now I've also put Conan in, and they're sitting at 63 websites. They're not too far behind you, obviously, but this is First Call Jewel, and they've got 109 referring domains. So they're pretty far ahead of you. But this is good news because all you have to do is exactly what they did. So you click into these referring domains, and you go and you get your website added to the same exact ones. And you can do that simply by creating a profile and registering it. Sometimes you just email the account owner of the page. Sometimes you have to pay a monthly fee, but it's going to be worth it once you start to see the traffic that's coming to your website because of this. So they've got 637 for organic traffic. You guys have 606, so that's not too far below. It's higher than Conan, which is great. But adding all of those same backlinks from just these two companies is going to blow them out of the water if you guys are on all of those exact same ones. And this is something that's super important to keep in mind, because people don't just Google HVAC people for fun or electricians or plumbing for fun. Clients are looking for these services, and we want to make sure that you guys are right up there, one of their top picks to choose from. So updating your content, adding in those keywords, and increasing your backlinks, the website's linking back to you, is going to help you rank organically in Google. And when I say organically, I mean right here. This is where you guys are going to start to show up in this #1 spot. And that's exactly what we want. Now, another thing that we can do is get some Google ads going. And you just have to bid higher for these keywords in order to show up first here. But some clients like to click on the first thing that they see. So if that's not you, then you're going to lose that client. So we want you to be the first one right there, the first one down here. And the last tip that we're going to talk about is this area right here. This is called the local map pack, or the Google My Business. You can get here by having citations in all kinds of directories. Now, a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number, and a directory is just a website that lets you list your business's information. This includes things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor, things like that. So what I would do if I was in your shoes, I'd find all the directories that these top competitors are in, and I get myself listed in those exact same ones. And then I'd go above and beyond. And if they're in 150 directories, I'd get myself into 250 or 300 directories on top of that. Now that's all I've got for you today, Jenny. I tried to keep this informative and helpful while keeping it short and to the point, so we'll do just a quick recap here. You guys have a really nice website. We just want to up that content, and we want to up some of those buyer intent keywords and get them all throughout our whole entire website on all these other pages. And then we want to make sure that we're saving those images as keywords as well, because Google's going to rank you for those too. Next, we talked about backlinks, making sure that you're in all the same websites that your competitors are in and having those linked back to you. And then lastly, we touched on some Google ads, and then we touched on our citations and making sure that we're in all kinds of directories everywhere. Doing these 3 things is going to have you ranking #1 all across Google. Now you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? You have 2 options. You can take this information and you can knock it all out yourself, and I totally invite you to do that. It does take some time to do it, so the sooner you get started, the better. It's a wonderful thing to do. If you're like some of the other folks I speak to and you want this done, but you don't have the time to do it yourself, just feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about your goals and come up with a plan for you. You can reach me by phone or text, whatever is more convenient, at 406-530-7548. I look forward to hearing from you.